Welcome to the 17th episode of the Hip Hop Rejectz. It's your boy Young Fly than the rest, and I'm in the building with my boy Kepa Ruffin.
What's happening? Big dog?
Man, chilling, man.
Already.
Man, it's been a long time coming, bruh.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. Pleasure to be on the show. Thank you.
Man. What we go all the way back to like the late '90s, playing baseball as youngsters.
Yeah, playing baseball in the hood. Mingling, doing what young cats do.
Yeah, go back to junior high, kicking freestyles in the morning.
Bleachers, bleachers in the morning, beating on the bleachers, rapping.
Righteous.
Yeah, early in the 8 a.m.
Before it got popular in the city.
Right, before they was even doing it, before they thought about it.
Righteous.
Yeah, that's it.
So, man, tell us what you got coming up, man.
Well, right now, man, I got the project Clean Cut. I've been putting in a lot of work on this, man. I say about 3 years, man, worth of man hours. Just trying to put together a good collective project of a few songs, EP of a few songs that are of different genres to show people my different talents and to be able to express myself, pertaining to certain issues that I would like to, elaborate on. So that's pretty much the project I got, and it's dropping on March 25th on Spinrilla, iTunes, Rhapsody, Tidal, all that stuff, man, and followed by a video to Fly Away.
Okay. Now, a lot of people don't know the difference between an album and an EP. Right. Elaborate on that for me.
Yeah, well, basically with the EP is an extended play. It's short of an album or an LP. So, I'm just basically giving you, something that's sweet and to the point, what I feel to be very entertaining for you, but won't take up too much of your time.
Okay. So, I'm sorry I make it to your listening party last night.
Yeah, it's all good.
Tell us about how that went for you.
Man, the listening party was amazing, man. It was a blessing. Through the grace of God, I was able to, put a vision in place, and my family and friends and people that support me, they were there to put this, to put it together, man. And it was very encouraging. It was motivating. It was uplifting. It was great energy. It was spiritual. It was everything that it was supposed to be, for the type of project it was. It was clean cut.
Okay, righteous. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump to these questions right quick. We're going to with these questions, we're going to try to get to know Kepa.
Alright.
So, first question is, who inspired you to do hip-hop?
Man, I tell you, it's two people. Player Fly and Hyper Hound, man. Straight up.
Hey, if you ain't from the South, you really probably won't know who Fly is. But Fly inspired a lot of us, man.
Mr. IBN himself.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Long verses.
Yeah. And Hyper Hound, shout out to Big Hype. What up, OG? Shout out.
What's up, Hype?
Yeah.
Alright. You remember your first track?
Yeah, man, my first track for Candy Coated Legs, man. Classic.
Okay.
Classic.
How did that come about?
Man, let me tell you, man. Me and J-Dub used to hang out. J-Dub had a Cadillac, man, and we always, a thing in the South, candy paint on cars. So I'm like, man, we, one day when we get money, man, we're gonna have us some candy-coated Cadillacs, And, the song just went from there, man, because we wanted candy cars, and we just told how we wanted the cars, you know what I'm saying?
So, who all was on that track?
It was me, Ken Ford, and J-Dub, man, Jeremy Thomas.
Okay. Yeah, I remember them cats from school.
Yeah. Shout out to them guys too, man. Peace and blessing to them.
Alright. Okay, so we ain't gonna give out your government.
But, we're gonna hold that for them.
What inspired the name Kepa Ruffin?
Man, real clean cut, man. I keep God first. I keep my priorities in order. I keep love for my family. All my brothers keeper. Ruffin came from my little brother, because I was singing a lot. And he said, man, bro, you be singing like David Ruffin, man. You got that soul, and you don't want to be with no group, so you could be Kepa Ruffin. So you know what I'm saying, Kepa and Ruffin. There you go.
Okay. So you felt like wasn't nobody talking to Otis? Ain't nobody come to see Otis?
Man. They came to see Kepa, man. They didn't come to see everybody. You did. They came to see Kepa. Yeah.
All right. So, where you see Clean Cut taking you from here?
I see Clean Cut really expanding me to the arenas of being a motivational speaker, you know, and really traveling doing motivational music for those who need uplifting, for those who are in certain mindsets of me that just very artistic, you know what I'm saying, with the craft of music.
Yeah, man, it's cause I feel like you only got a few artists out there now that take it that way. See, back in the early days, you had cats like Talib, Kweli, Common, right. You know, Nas, them type cats. Yeah, you know, Rakim, all them cats that did music for the soul.
Right. It was life. It was culture.
Right. See, right now I think the only two that's in the game that's doing it is J. Cole and K-Dot.
Right.
You know, they had a bangers, but when you listen to the whole album, that's the feel you get from it. It's for your soul, for your spirit.
Right.
So if that's what Clean Cut doing, you know what I'm saying?
That's Clean Cut. Let me tell you, man, with that being sorry to cut you off, just a second to answer this. When you talk about Clean Cut is refreshing. You know what I'm saying? The music itself is just refreshing, man. When you hear, you know, the quality of the music, shout out to Alex Padina, man. Alex, great engineer, man, and Cruz also too, man. Kerr and Cardi. Thank you, man, for the mixing and engineering. But when you hear it, man, it's just it's different, man. You know what I'm saying? It makes you think. You know, it takes you back to the essence of the craft itself. So I consider my EP to be on the level of those guys.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, so elaborate for us. Tell us, you know, what you've been up to since after graduating high school, and you know how much you've been working on the music and everything.
Well, since school, man, I've had an occupation that's kept me traveling, just doing different things here and there across the world. But when it comes to music, man, music I never let go. You know, I always indulge in music, no matter where I've been. I don't care if that was from Japan to Puerto Rico to Korea to, you know, different places. Wherever I went, I managed to record music. And a lot of this music that they're hearing now, really from Clean Cut, is like 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 years old almost, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, music never left me. I've always worked on the craft and got smarter on, you know, with the craft, but more smarter with the business side of it, you know?
Alright, so here go a 2-part question. Yeah. You can just, you know, take your time answering it. Elaborate on your feelings of the state of hip-hop and the state of hip-hop in your hometown.
Okay. The state of hip-hop. What I feel right now is that a lot of people, you know, it's so much different music that's coming out on a daily basis. Kind of hard to really get a grasp on all of it, but the content of music is not like it used to be. And I can just say, you know, it's not, you know, everything changes. And I think hip hop is evolved with the time. It is what it is for the type of people that are in our society now. You know what I mean? Right. You got to think as people. You know, as technology begins to affect how people are in the world with communication, you know, things have changed. So, you know, as verse 2, when Big Daddy came, a lot of those guys were, you know, doing the music, LL Cool J, so on and so forth, compared to a Young Thug. And these guys, you know, times are different.
Right.
So, you know, you can't expect music to still be as it was with Big Daddy Kane. Do I agree with what a lot of people do with music? I don't. And a lot of people are not going to agree with what I do with music either. But I respect each man or woman, you know, who's doing it right now. And I think state of hip hop, well, I tell you this one thing I do think, and we've lost the culture ourselves as far as, you know, as far as pertaining to blacks. I will say that, man, we've let too many people get their hands in it. And you probably heard Scarface say it, and I agree with it. Too many people have got their hand in black culture. So, but, you know, everything changes, man.
Yeah, Banner gave a inspirational speech on that subject too, right. Man. So how you feel about how it is in the city, you know, where you were born and raised at, man? Well,
man, I tell you, the state of music in the city, at this point in time, it's a lot of energy being put into music. And I think so because a lot of people feel like they're cornered to be an artist in order to get out of certain struggles that society has to offer. So, you know, you have some people I think that are into it just because of the money, you know, and you got some people who I think are into it just because they love the craft. But here in Greenville, I think it's a It's positives and it's negatives. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't have any comments on the negatives. Only thing I can say is if we all continue to keep God first on this journey, then the negatives can become positives, and we can become a force to serve, one purpose.
Righteous. All right. Next question that we're gonna get into. Do you feel like you have the support of the city?
Oh man, it never was a doubt. I knew when I had God with me, the city was gonna be with me. You know what I mean? And it shows. You know what I mean? The city has always supported me. And I've always supported the city. So if Greenville with me, no doubt about it. It was.
All right.
With them.
All right. So tell me this. Give me some of your favorite local artists.
Oh man, look. Foster, Fargo, Young Chino, Dollar Gang, what's the guy named Irie Gang from the South End?
Okay, yeah, I think that's his name.
Yeah, the clique down there with the Racks and Rugers, they got a few cusses now. I don't really, Rizzo. Let me. You gonna definitely have to go back and edit this because Rizzo should have been right up there with Foster. He should have been up there with Foster. And there's a few more names I can't.
He ain't gonna get in his feelings about it. You ain't forget them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm feeling. If I ain't mentioning their name right now, ain't no hate. But that's what I'm, out my mind. What I'm feeling.
They understand. It's all love. All right. So my original question was gonna get you to describe your music in 3 words, but I want you to describe your music from your heart.
My music is motivational, uplifting, and refreshing. And when I say it, I feel like my music can relate to you, and no matter, no matter what type of ways you feeling, it could be, positive, up, down, happy. You may feel like you want to go splurge a lot of money, whatever you feel like. I got something for you, you know what I'm saying? I got the true serum for you, the antidote. So, that's how I feel, man, you know what I'm saying? My music can relate to anyone, no matter how they feel.
Alright, so, give us an insight to what to be expecting over the next few months to a year from Kepa.
Hey, you can be expecting to see Kepa in a lot of suits and shirts and ties because I'm a businessman. So right now, me and my business partners are working from the ground up to continue to build on the LLC that we have with our music label, League of Elite Kings. Right now I have 4 artists that are on the label that are dropping as soon as May 9th, on until next year. Putting a lot of things in order with the business more so. I'm going to be working on some solo projects, some videos, some singles, a few singles, and another project that I'll be probably working on coming in July, government issues, you know what I'm saying? And that's going to be a deep project, almost kind of militant, to a certain extent. So just look for League of Elite Kings to grow. I just want the people to see progression. As the time goes on, just know that it's going to go from music to more business. We got merchandise coming, we got artists coming, we got, educational benefits coming, we got education centers coming, we got a lot of different things coming, man, with Elite Kings and Queens, man. So just stay tuned to the movement.
Alright, so we got Clean Cut dropping March 25th.
No doubt. Go get it, baby.
Tell the people where all they can get it from.
Man, Spinrilla, iTunes, Rhapsody, Tidal, Google Music. It'll be probably on iHeart radio stations. I mean, pretty much anything that deal with music. Slacker, I think I'm saying it right, or something like that. But it's gonna be out there, man. A lot of different venues. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you stay tuned to it.
Tell the people where they can find you at.
They can find me, man, at Kepa Ruffin on Twitter, at Kepa Ruffin on Instagram, Kepa Ruffin on Facebook, Kepa Ruffin on Snapchat, everything. Kepa Ruffin, Kepa space Ruffin, man.
Alright. Swell people, don't think this the last you gonna hear Kepa Ruffin on the Hip Hop Rejectz, cause we got a lot lined up.
Let me give a shout out to, man. Let me give a shout out to Don Dooley, who was the executive producer of the Clean Cut album. That's my brother. Literally the same on the same daddy. Let me give a shout out to 2K. Let me give a shout out to my younger King Grip and my younger OG Trap, man. Shout out to the clan, man. Hollywood HD, what it do, man, and the Clean Cut Elite King crew, man. What it do, man. We represent it, you dig?
Alright, righteous.
Bless.
Alright. Well, we gonna get back into the regular show. But like I said, don't think this the last you gonna hear them, and expect to hear from more artists soon.
No doubt.
And we gonna keep it pushing. So y'all be blessed out there, and that's it for the night, people. Peace.